Welcome back to Heart Book Radio, the only show that dives deeper into romance novels than your therapist dives into your childhood trauma. And speaking of trauma, I'm a licensed professional barely clinging to my credentials.
And I'm formerly of Celebrity Toenail Clippings Weekly, so you know I can sniff out a juicy story. Today we're dissecting, and I use that word loosely, unlike some surgeons I've reported on, Remember You Have Wings by Irene K. Henry.
Right, because nothing says soaring romance like a title that reminds you of a Red Bull commercial. But hey, maybe that's what Madison, our protagonist, needs after escaping a marriage so toxic it makes Chernobyl look like a spa day.
Oh, honey, this person's ex-husband? He's not just a red flag. He's the entire Soviet May Day parade. Domestic violence, emotional abuse. The whole 9 yards. This book should come with a complimentary therapy session and maybe a stiff drink. Or 5.
You know, advocating binge drinking isn't exactly in my professional code of ethics. But I'm not thinking it. Anyway, Madison's fled to Ormond, by the sea, a town so quaint it probably has a mayor who knits sweaters for stray cats.
And a handyman who looks like he was sculpted by Michelangelo after a particularly inspiring Renaissance fair. Enter Logan, stage left, wielding a hammer and a heart of gold. Or at least, a heart that hasn't been completely pulverized by his own tragic backstory.
Because of course he has a tragic backstory. This is a romance novel, not a documentary about the joys of tax auditing. Everyone's got baggage. It's just that Logan's baggage includes sexual assault and loss, which frankly makes my student loan debt seem like a minor inconvenience.
It's a veritable trauma Olympics. But hey, at least they can bond over their shared experiences. It's like group therapy, but with more kissing and fewer awkward silences. And hopefully, better lighting.
The readers seem to love it. One called it an emotional roller coaster. Another said it made them laugh and cry and kick their feet with excitement, which, I'm pretty sure, is also a side effect of certain medications I'm no longer allowed to prescribe.
Many heart-pounding moments kept me on the edge of my seat for many reasons, mainly because I was worried I'd need oxygen at some point. That's a direct quote, folks. Apparently, the passion in this book is so intense, it requires supplemental breathing apparatus.
Oh, joy. Another romance novel that sets unrealistic expectations for bedroom activities. I swear, if one more patient comes in complaining that their partner doesn't spontaneously combust during climax, I'm going to lose it.
Well, at least it's a nice change of pace from dark romance, according to one reviewer. Which, I guess, means it's less 50 Shades of Grey and more 50 Shades of Beige. But hey, beige is soothing, right? Like oatmeal. Or a padded cell.
You're really selling this?
Hey, I'm just reporting the facts. Another reader said, I'm so glad I decided to read this, which you know implies a certain level of initial skepticism. Like, I'm so glad I decided to try that gas station sushi.
The mom guilt is apparently a major theme, too, because nothing says escapism like reliving the crushing weight of societal expectations for women.
We as women and mothers carry the weight of the world on our shoulders, and Madison is no different. So basically, it's a romance novel that doubles as a feminist manifesto. Or a cry for help, possibly both.
But there's a twist. Apparently, one that this reviewer sort of saw coming, which, let's be honest, is the best kind of twist. The kind that makes you feel smugly superior, like you're Sherlock Holmes, but with better hair and fewer opium addictions.
And let's not forget the sass buddies. That's Madison and Logan, apparently. They have fun banter and quick quips, because nothing says healing from trauma like a well-timed zinger.
Look, despite our colorful commentary, the book seems to resonate with readers. It's about finding love and healing after unimaginable pain. It's about second chances. It's about remembering you have wings, or whatever.
It's also about a dreamy handyman. Let's not forget that crucial detail. Because who needs therapy when you can have a hot person with a tool belt?
That's not how therapy works, but I'm too tired to argue. Just read the book, people. Or don't. I'm not your mother. Unless you are my mother, in which case, please call me. It's been 6 months.
And if you do read it, be prepared for tears. Happy tears, sad tears, I need a whole box of tissues tears. And maybe, just maybe, you'll find a little bit of hope amidst the wreckage.
Or at the very least, you'll get some vicarious thrills from a fictional romance that's probably more exciting than your own. Not that I'm judging much.
That's all the time we have for today, folks. Join us next week when we'll be reviewing 50 Shades of Actual Grey, a thrilling tale of a person who falls in love with their paint sample.
I need a new job.